Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome to this week's
great.
episode of Pirates in Space. I have not figured out another name. If I figure out a different name, we'll change it. But right now, it's Pirates in Space because it's funny to me. Uh, but last we had left off, we met our new, wonderful. I'm just gonna call you pirates. You're definitely not heroes.
No.
Definitely not.
You,
No.
you all made that pretty clear. We met our wonderful players, where they found a nice little paycheck, and as they kind of found out the secrets behind what's actually going on and go to turn in the deal, they end up meeting up with a second individual also offering similar things, which is where we will kick back at the Cloud Inn.
I'm so salty about this. I want to make it in section to make sure he told us his real name.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been holding on to this for a week.
Feel free. Anyone can make an insight check.
21. Oh, wait, we have a channel for this.
Yeah, make my job easy. Let's go send my Discord over. One sec. Nobody else making insights?
No, I'm the
I
other one
did.
talking about the. Oh,
I
you
did, but mine is terrible.
Yikes.
Hang on, wait. I can't spell.
That's fine. Neither can I.
Cool. Anyone with a 13 or lower, he's definitely lying to you guys. Definitely. You are certain that Thomas Blackfire is definitely not his name. Treek.
Excuse you?
Wow. I didn't wait to use it. That I'm mentally still prepared for Tuesday is the problem. Missing Tuesday really fucked me up.
Yeah.
I haven't got to do theory or shenanigans
You
in 2 weeks.
Rosina?
Rosina. He's telling the truth as he is now.
What?
He's telling the truth as he is now.
Okay.
He is now Thomas Blackfire.
Oh! I get it.
But yeah, he pulled up a chair via magic because he's got to show off, and sits down with you all and Margaret.
Yep,
So,
totally.
Oh, Margaret. Wink.
So loves. I assume she has a proposition for you, but I think I have a better one. She's gonna offer you a shit ton of gold and ask you to go find her father's legacy. Fuck that. I'm going to offer you a ship. A small amount of gold. Teach you how to fly it. And then you're going to find it for me. And we're going to change the world. How's that sound? Much better proposition than, oh, look, go get gold and do my daddy's legacy. And he kind of glares at Margaret. And you'll even have choice of my ships. I have a whole armada. My ships are ready. Hers you have to go customize.
Customization what? What are the strings that are attached?
Strings. When we all discover all the items, the relics, we all go to the altar and we change the world. My opinion,
What you mean by...
Go ahead. Ask your question.
What do you mean by change the world?
You're not from here, are you?
No. Actually, no. I already hate this place, but go on. I want to hear what you want to change.
You see from his sleeve he pulls out a small scroll. And on it are laid out the 8 relics of the gods. So, the gods, long ago, made 8 relics that could alter reality when put together. Bellfire decided that was too powerful for the world to have when he acquired them. So he decided to hide them all. I want to rebuild reality. I want to make everyone free. Everyone has their choice in life. As I did not get mine. He kind of glares his teeth once again as his sharp canines show. So, we change the world, make it whatever we think is best. For me, it's freedom. Whatever yours is yours. That's your business. But I know what I want out of this world. And I know how I can change it. Because I know the world isn't just going to change by itself. What do you think, the government's going to fix it? The church? People? All fickle. You change the world by forcing it to. And he kind of looks at each of you. Do we have a deal?
I mean, he's not wrong. So all I've heard of this government for so far is it's a piece of shit. Your church isn't very fun either. I mean, I don't know about the rest of them, but that sounds more fun. Give a sly smile.
Can I do a history check to see what I remember about the story?
Go ahead.
Oh, what one do I want? That one.
I do have water and G Fuel, so y'all can't yell at me today.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're streaming. Hold on.
14 on history. So the limited you do know is these are relics of the gods. Belfire did slowly acquire them through plundering, and then decided that they were too powerful to be in the hands of mere mortals. This is the first time you're hearing of reality altering. Fuck you, Sam.
That's rude. You're married. You can't.
Also, don't swing that way, but...
I know. That was the first thing I thought of. Oh, God. That was the first thing I thought of.
Would we know that it can grant a wish to every single one of us, and not just to you?
You can't. I don't even know. Just what I've been told. But I can only go from my time on the ship, is how I'll put it.
Umbra, you hear inside of your skull. Who says we have to let him take the lead once we get everything together?
He says back, that's not the point.
Face.
Both of you give me an insight check.
Sure. I can't spell insane. Oh no.
Both of you notice that as you guys are having this conversation, his eyes dart back and forth as you guys speak between you two. But he doesn't seem to react.
Shit.
What other assurances can you make for us?
No matter what I make this world, should it only be mine, you will have your place there. Whatever it is you want, it shall be in this reality. And as he's saying this, you can see Margaret starting to very much seem worried, realizing that she's very much losing her bargaining chips. So while I can't promise you all get your wish, when I change reality, that way, you will each have your place in the world. No matter what that be.
Insight check.
Go free. He's lying to you.
I heard that. I heard you laugh.
Sorry, Sam.
Actually, you don't know if he's lying to you. You're starting to... Actually, you know, more importantly, I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh, what the fuck? Do I have my class feature yet? I need to check.
Actually, I lied. I need a wisdom save from all of you.
I don't have my class.
Oh,
Fuck?
Bitchin'.
What is this shit?
Apparently,
Thank you for the
Damn.
stretch, Jenny.
Hey,
That's all.
Ooh,
Oh, hell
fuck you,
yeah.
Cameron.
18
Well
plus 2 is at 20.
I had 18 plus 3. Fuck yeah.
I can't roll above a 2 now.
Oh no.
Rob!
I'm just waiting for Gabby's roll. I'm assuming she's busy right now.
She might be peeling her face off.
Probably.
Oh, God.
That's terrifying. I don't even want to think about that.
For context, it's a face mask.
No.
No.
Context needed.
So anyone with a 15 and higher,
Okay.
you are not compelled to listen, or you don't feel extremely friendly towards him. Anyone below a 14 and below, you very much feel comfortable with him as his words resonate in your ears.
I'm guessing we don't sense the effect happen. If we
This seems to be a natural charisma, not
Okay.
a magic spell.
Good to know. Just check.
No, he's not casting Friends. I can't.
That's what I thought at first.
But I actually hate Friends as a spell. I just hate charming spells in general.
This is just in character for my character to not be charmed. Like,
Ryan, we're not considered charmed, are we?
You are not considered charmed.
Okay, I have
I
things.
was not supposed to be insight. I keep writing insight because insight pretty well.
He kind of leans forward. So, I have a quite large armada. Small fortune from years of plundering. Plus immortality tends to do that to you.
You're immortal?
He kind of gives you a small look as his eyes turn from this kind of cloudy gray to a gold and then a deep red. And then he shows his fangs for a brief moment. Not by choice.
Did you hear to make the wisdom save?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say Gabby's the only one. But, you know,
Oh,
you
right.
do what you got to
Wait,
do
what?
with immortality. Just a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Sorry. My headphones were out when you said that, and I
That's
was going to
fine.
ask, but you were on a roll. Hang on. I forgot how to type.
Mood.
Ooh, so
Oh, dear.
Gabby, Andromeda, you are also feeling more friendly towards him as his charisma kind of exudes off him. He makes you feel almost comfortable with his words. So, I have a literal armada where she's going to offer you enough ridiculous amount of gold to customize your ship. You'll be waiting a couple months to get off port. Or I can have you off tomorrow with about 10,000 gold amongst you to get whatever supplies you need. Margaret kind of looks down. 500,000 gold. And he kind of just smirks at her. Feeling a little desperate, aren't we, love?
I just look for Umbra.
You got the spine of your mother. And she looks very upset at him as he says this.
Kamonari's gonna grimace a little at that too.
Speak up, child. What do
I'm
you
just
want out
saying-
of this?
Me? No, I'm waiting for you to say something.
Not you, my dear.
Oh,
Margaret.
right. That's one.
I want to prove
Wait.
my father's legacy was not in vain. I want to prove that there is good in the world and that these relics can be used for good. My father did not believe it. because mere mortals will always assume that changing reality and making things better by force is cruel. I disagree. I think the only way to make the world change and make it better is by force.
So you realize when you put out the call for getting a piece of equipment from your father's ship, most of them are present company included, quote unquote evil by nature.
I mean, yes, but I kind of assumed with enough gold, you kind of just.
And
Go ahead.
you just assumed after just hearing your speech about your father's legacy and like I don't know gold. You think you're gonna convince? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of us, varying natures, different mindsets. That oh yes, everything can be solved. We can fix the world by working hard or some bullshit like that.
You just skip over Arton.
Fixing my headset. Oh god.
Thomas kind of eyeing Margaret, kind of licks his lips slightly. You see, your little speech will never work, little girl. You see only good in the world. I see potential. And that's where we will always be different. Same as your father. He saw the good. And you see where it got him. Floating in space. He kind of has a wide smirk as he pulls a wine glass to him from the bar. Would anybody else like a drink?
Out of character comment. I thought you said that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
I
Same.
really thought I was
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
I'm like, we are 20 minutes in.
I was like, damn, already? Okay.
I was about to walk over to your house and go like, "How fucking dare you?"
He kind of looks over at each of you. Well, let's see. For the little one, pointing over at 3J, burning oil, please. It's not actual oil. It is actual alcohol, I promise. Ben kind of looks over at Ajax. Let's see. Either a nice hard scotch, or you want some kind of wild berry kind of liquor, I'm assuming.
I must say you have exquisite taste in my taste.
I was eating.
Looks over at Andromeda. I assume a more elegant wine for you, my lady?
Couldn't be more correct.
No lady.
I put my arm around Andromeda when he says my lady.
He kind of eyes both of you
Rosina moves her eyes like, what?
and kind of just gives you a smirk. It's cute. Kazarus, he kind of looks at you. I think a nice spicy liqueur for you. I hear you like a little bit of fire in your soul. He kind of
You're not
winks
wrong.
at you.
Guys will give a sly smirk.
Kind of opens his arms wide. And you, oh, dark one, kind of looking at you, Kaminari. A nice. Please bring me. Essentially, he brings over a cosmopolitan for you. With a nice pink umbrella with a tiny black skull on it.
She does not touch it. She just stares at it.
Good girl.
He kind
Good
of
job. I love
looks at you, Rosanna, and goes,
Uh-huh.
I respect your taste. One of my regulars, please. And over comes a very large goblet of red liquid. And then he
What's
looks
that
at you,
liquid?
Umbra.
You don't want to know what that red liquid is.
Looks at you, Umbra. I have something very special. And they bring over a glass of shimmering silvery liquid that twirls in the glass. I believe I was pretty accurate on my calls here. Hope you don't mind. Oh, and a pale ale for Margaret over here. I know that's her preferred.
It's funny. Rosina's actually gonna smile at that one.
I believe you're overselling yourself. Wrong on some accounts of yourself, and wrong on some accounts of the child here.
On myself.
Both views are valid. Well, I prefer a little bit of force myself. Neither one of you have sold me on your pitches.
You're a woman
I
of action.
think we need a little more flavor.
You're a woman of action, aren't you?
Yes, words, especially pretty little words from a not so pretty man,
Oh,
mean
don't
nothing
do that.
to me.
Don't be
Rosina
cruel.
chokes. Rosina chokes. Just like.
Don't be cruel. I like it too much.
Trust me, my good sir, you are not my type, nor would you change my mind on it.
That's fine by me.
Either one of you shows me some actual proof that we can at least find some common ground. I will talk about it. What my comrades think is not my place to say. Actions speak louder than words. Both of you. Think on it. And she just kind of sits back in her chair and just pushes the glass away.
Do I know what
Kaminari's gonna take.
Go on.
Kaminari's gonna take the pink umbrella, close it, and then put it in her chest with her other knickknacks.
I respect.
I thought you were face. Brain.
Yeah, Kazers is just gonna slam his drink.
Well, if you decide on my proposition, once again, I have an armada of ships. I have some knowledge of most of the relics. There's a couple I've lost track of over the years, and one I specifically know the location of, but kind of looks over the entire table. I believe one of you already knows about that. He downs his drink, gets up quickly, brushes off his outfit. Well, you'll see my ship in the skies. Have a good night, loves. And he kind of walks out.
Big
You
bombs.
see Margaret kind of like, I can't promise you that the world's going to get better. But it doesn't get better unless you try. There's good people out there. I don't know if you are them.
No.
Behind Umbra, every time Margaret talks, just behind Umbra's head, Rosina's doing that mocking hand talking. Every time Margaret says a word.
I love it. But 500,000, you can get whatever ship you want, customize it. The extra gold's for you. I have a couple locations from my mother's old journal that I could probably give you some clues on where they hid them. That's all I can offer you. And a chance to make the world a better place. And she kind of slides out, or kind of walks over the table to get out, because she was kind of in the middle of the booth. She kind of walks over the table to get out and kind of like walks up the stairs behind, up to what you would assume would be a room above.
I'm gonna follow her.
You start to follow her, and she goes, I just need to go to the bathroom.
I kind of like quickly whisper, I have something.
Okay.
Carmen's gonna reach in her chest and ask her to hold out her hand.
She does.
And Carmen is going to place her necklace in her hand and then walk back to the booth.
She kind of looks down at it, kind of awestruck, unsure how to react, and then you walk away as she kind of is just standing there like, what?
So, if all of you are done drooling, do we have a consensus of what we want to do?
I say we go back to our warehouse and talk about this not in a public place.
I can agree.
Okay. Rosina kind of eyes the glass as they're about to head out, stares at it.
Take the black skull and put it down my chest as well with the pink umbrella.
Oh, it was a black skull on the pink umbrella. It was a little black skull.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a separate ornament.
Nope.
Okay.
Guys,
Drink it if you want.
that's not what I'm pondering at the moment. Because I know exactly what it is. And
I
that,
don't drink alcohol.
I'll meet you guys back at the base. I gotta go do something real quick. And they'll zoom out of the place.
Child.
He's not gonna drink it, I will.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Can I poke it?
You poke it, and it...
Just trust me.
Kaminari, have you ever touched blood?
Yes.
This is very... It feels very similar, but very thin.
Ooh, whoever had this did not take enough iron.
Probably watered down. And I'll just kind of push Kazris out of the way of the drink. Like, no, you don't want it.
Trust me, no.
I think I get the picture now.
Does anyone know how to get back from here? I'm
We
afraid I've lost all
probably
sense of
do.
You have a pretty clear idea on how. You don't frequent this area, but you know where you are once you get out of the inn and stuff. So, you all head back, except for Rosanna, to the warehouse, unless anyone's not. Is anyone else not?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I'll head
I'm
back.
Alright, so you all head back to the warehouse.
Rosina's already gonna be there, just frowning slightly.
And you are all back at the warehouse. What are you guys doing?
So, what's everyone's thoughts?
I'm more interested to hear everybody else's.
He leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
They both leave
Have
bad
people
taste in my
we
mouth.
work with.
Andromeda looks at Ajax, gives a little nod, and goes, "Well, I do not trust him. I like his argument. I believe we should take it."
That we would not be surprised by it. But if we do take his offer, we need to make plenty of contingencies.
Of course.
Yes.
The girl would be
She wouldn't
easier
deal
to
this big.
manipulate.
A man as charming as that does not come to a group like us without some sort of underhanded scheme.
3J, I remembered something that brought up a good point. I believe that man can either tell when we're using telepathy or can hear our telepathy.
You hear in your head. I poured too much liquid on me. My mouth doesn't work anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go fix this.
Yeah, you probably should. But that is a good point. Telepathy talk in front of him will not work, because he can either hear it or tell it's happening. So that's no fun.
3J just waddles into his closet.
There we go. Oh yeah, his mouth is covered in...
Alternatively, what's stopping us from taking the little girl's deal and then walking over to the other guy with the money?
I feel like he'd know somehow.
You guys want again with the
Okay.
money?
I mean,
I do believe there's no
we could
fooling
play.
him.
He might know. But then we could still just be taking his deal and just running away with her money.
I believe we're assuming too much of these people. I don't think they would simply hand us the money straight from the get-go. I think it'll be sort of an incremental thing as we complete the task.
Oh yeah, definitely not. That woman definitely gonna know we're gonna do something weird if we go to her.
He is not driven enough, is my issue, and she's too trusting. Which is an equally bad problem. As we've found out.
Well, truth be told, I really just want to weigh off this rock.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting off either.
That, and should we not take his deal, will he not just go and offer it to another group who will then be leagues ahead of us in this similar quest?
I mean, yeah, she's probably gonna have like a hard time finding people who are like, yes, for the joy of the world.
Yes, so his offer is much more enticing to folks of our kind. Whereas if we take hers, we're sitting here waiting for months and have no way to accomplish anything.
But that was only if we chose to customize it.
No, I
Buy
don't
a ship
understand.
as is.
I don't understand the ships. I'll be quite honest. I'm a bit
I've ridden on them. I have not operated one.
I have driven one before. They're weird. I've mostly driven just the special ones for, just a special one before. But they're not that hard to drive.
Sadly, I've just been stuck on this planet my entire life.
Ew. We do need to get you off of here.
Please.
Well, then
Well-
this seems like a simple decision.
Honestly, I think I'm with the creepy guy.
Oh, I was with him the moment he spoke.
Yes,
His deal was just far too enticing.
Too convenient as well.
Feel convenient.
agreeable. We just need to be cautious.
Exactly. Don't let his what is it called? Sweet honeyed words mull you over? Is that what that term is?
Sugar coating.
Fair enough. Okay. Just don't let that happen, and it should be easy time.
You catch more flies with honey. And boy, was he pouring honey.
He was trying to.
Yeah. I don't see the appeal.
Well, it seems like we are at a consensus.
Have we consulted the small metallic man on his thoughts?
I'm still connected
to Resna, who is I know can speak to people in their head.
I'm still connected to 3J, so 3J hears in his head. Yo, we're probably going for the creepy guy. Are you in?
Was he the fleshy with all the money?
He was the one that was handing everyone drinks, yes.
Yeah, I don't give a crap about either of those guys. I think we should just take the money and go. But I do need to fix my shiz.
Then fix your shiz.
You just hear another loud explosion from the closet.
Oh, dude, that's not what I meant. He thinks we should just take the money and go, but I think he'll come along if we drag his little robot butt there.
You would have no choice if he wants to get out. Because unless you join a crew, you don't leave.
True.
Which does bring up another thing. Depending on the size of the ship, we might need more people.
Ew.
He has an armada. I don't think we're going to have to worry about the crew. And that's another thing. That's a good point. If we went with her, she wouldn't have a crew, and we'd be piloting that shit roughly. He has an armada. He already has crew. We can learn shit, but they'd already have professionals on the ship taking us places.
And he
Did
said
he
they
offer crew members?
I assume
teach us how to fly.
exactly.
We would have a bit of trouble in the future then, should something go wrong and crew turns on us. We would be slightly outnumbered.
That's why I would like our own crew.
Maybe we can negotiate with that.
Maybe we can just outgun the crew, so to speak.
Does anyone here own a gun?
Where's 3J?
No.
Matter of expression.
I don't
Does
even think
magic count?
I don't even think the little robot has a gun.
It's a matter of expression. We don't literally need a gun. I don't think anyone in this room should possess a gun.
Hey guys, does someone need a gun?
Look,
At some point, not now.
Oh, okay. Fine,
I'm guessing.
I'll just go back then.
No, get over here. We're not done talking.
Oh, but we're not talking about guns.
No, oh my gosh.
We can
We can
after
talk about
if you
it
wish to.
later.
We can talk about it on the way there.
Speaking, what did he tell us? Perhaps I was just so entranced with this person, but I didn't hear what the fuck we were supposed to do when we decided.
He said
Oh.
his ship would be in the sky.
Yes, and last I checked, none of us can fly, so
Well, me or
Walls.
CJ could probably see a crew member and just like, hey, fuck it, we can hear in your head, get your fucking captain.
Yeah.
alright.
Also, am I flying this ship, this hypothetical ship?
Do you know how to fly a ship?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. And I don't see a problem with it. You seem like you would know your way around a ship.
If it helps
No,
as
but I'm
well.
saying, do I have to?
Yes.
No.
Any, assuming, is there any limitation on who can fly a ship? Can anyone who can learn?
I'm pretty sure.
And
Depends
I
on the
can,
ship.
like, teach you, I guess.
Depends on the ship. I know some ships you have to have some sort of magic to use it.
I mean, it's only hard unless you're an idiot.
True.
If it helps as well, I did study stars for most of my lifetime, so navigation would be a strong suit for me.
But we can definitely fly our own ship at this rate. We have two people who know how to drive one, and we have one who's a great navigator. This will be easy.
You say this now, my child.
I say a lot of things now.
Quick, say something.
Something.
Well,
Oh, just-
do we make him wait or shall we tell him now?
Quiet. The crickets.
I know! Jesus Christ.
I'd say
Better-
wait a day, maybe
Wait.
possibly longer. If we seem too eager, he could take advantage of that.
I was gonna say at least wait until morning. Let us rest for the night.
Sounds like a plan.
Probably the best option, just in case something goes awry.
Bitch.
But we should also plan for in case we contact him and he just brings a bunch of people with guns or whatever to get the map.
Does he know we have the map?
I'll save it.
He seems to know quite a bit, so it's a safe assumption he probably does. Especially since we went with Margaret, who sent out a message asking for the map.
He asked for a treasure.
Yes,
Off
I
the
misconstrued. I misconstrued the word.
He
Unfortunately.
did not exactly ask for the map. We just took it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, because it was there and it was convenient.
So, I'm going to have everyone give me a d20 roll real quick.
Oh, shit.
That's not
Who's having a
ominous.
nightmare tonight?
Do you want this in
Nope.
D&D Beyond, Brian?
Yep. No, it doesn't have to be in D&D Beyond.
Is it a specific thing like history or something?
Nope. This is a
Okay,
great
just
roll.
a regular roll.
Wow, that's
Good luck roll.
Cameron got one side and Gabby got the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah. I gasped and I don't know if anybody heard it, but it's because I was so shocked because I was rolling this die earlier and it was only giving me 2s.
I decided to give you a good one this time.
All right. So,
Right, I'm gonna add 4 to my roll. I just built for success.
you're going to make it a 4?
No, add 4, so 5.
So 5?
Oh, wait. This is a skill check, so I can't.
It is not a skill check. So 3 of you rolled a 6 or below.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
He was essentially poking into the surface thoughts of each of your minds. I had you roll that to decide if any of you were thinking about the map. And the 3 of you that failed, he does know. This is not information you as the characters have, but for players, he does know.
Motherfucker.
So I was right anyway.
Because I like to be transparent on why I have you roll certain things. But there.
Well, you guys go enjoy your little sleeping thing or whatever.
I shall. It's very relaxing.
So you all.
Hex split sleep?
Yes,
Does it say in the thing?
I believe so.
It does not say shit. Unless I'm reading in the wrong
When they
spot.
sleep.
I'm assuming so too.
So you all get your long rest. As you wake in the morning, Ajax, you have a, give me a perception check.
A perception check. Let's go. Oh, jipapa! Shibbity-boopa! That's a 21.
You have a pretty keen sense of smell from your time cooking. As soon as you kind of like start to stir, you get a very intense scent of fresh baked goods and fresh cheeses and fruit and stuff, which feels very weird to you to be smelling this early.
Terrified that someone has infiltrated my room and has gone through my kitchen, I'm going to leap out of bed and check my little kitchenette and I have in the room.
There's nothing.
Am I
Whatever.
on fire?
Brian, I sleep for 4 hours. What the fuck is going on?
So, as you all head into the main area, there is a small basket filled with foods and fine wines. And just the tag on the side is just a small cloud.
He's still trying to sweet talk, isn't he?
Ugh, God fucking damn.
No,
It's too early for this.
it's not
That's
from
a-
Thomas.
That's the monkey, isn't it?
What? What?
The monkey
Oh,
is
yeah!
Cloud,
The
yes? So you all
monkey!
said? He seemed like a... Well, I almost wanted to bash his brains in, but he seemed like a chap.
How
Why
the
did
hell
he
did
give us
find
the-
us?
Why'd he give us a gift
I was
basket?
wondering the same thing. How did he find it?
Wasn't he blind?
I'm gonna mage hand.
Nice.
I'm gonna mage hand the basket to see what happens.
It lifts Actually, no, it doesn't. What's Mage Hand's weight?
5
Wow.
pounds.
It's 10, isn't it?
Nope. It has 2 big wine bottles.
Yeah.
Maybe try removing a bottle.
Grabs the bottle.
Yeah,
No.
remove a bottle.
You remove
You say
the
grab her the
and, this bottle is specifically from... Let me double check my notes real quick. This one is specifically from Oter, which you would know as the aquatic planet. It is specifically made from a very rare fruit from the bottom of the seafloor there. This bottle, the date is about 100 years ago, was when this was bottled.
So the monkey is trying to sweet talk us now?
Oh, that was a good year.
Maybe
Guys,
he's
we gotta go. We
thinking
can
that.
compromise. People are already trying to get our bounties. Like, we gotta go.
He does make a great point. This
Yo!
seems someone knows we're here, and we need to get out of here.
Can we take the basket?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Go,
It
Hell,
go,
it's
smells.
take your shit. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Everyone grab your
We
shit. We
sell
do.
it.
Yep, we gotta grab our shit because apparently our base has been found.
Where are we going?
Hey, package.
I assume we're going to the man to tell him that we're on board.
So who wants to burn burn all the files I have?
Burn
Fire?
your files.
I'll burn them.
Why do you have files?
We have a fire in our kitchen. Burn it there.
Because someone has to keep track of shit in case something hits the fan.
I want to
Your
burn it.
diary.
My darling, are you alright if they burn papers in your stove?
That's
Well, we're
perfectly
not-
fine. I can
that's
also
coming
do this, and I snap my fingers, and flame appears in my hand
That works.
for like half a second. And then it-
I'm gonna
stop.
take a piece of cheese and eat it.
Okay, off your feet. I'm
I
not
want to
dealing
look
with...
at where the other things in this basket are from.
They're from a local bakery you have stolen from on multiple occasions.
Was it the bakery that we passed yesterday?
I give
It
those to
is.
Kaminari. Kaminari, I believe these are for you.
He goes, take him and scurry to our room with them.
The cheese is an exquisite yak cheese. Very pungent, but very delicious.
Space yaks.
Kaminari loves that cheese as well, so she takes her baked goods and her cheese and scurries to her room.
No,
Hell,
giant
well, you-
yaks in space.
Kaminari,
guys
we're
do that-
leaving.
Yeah, in
Well,
space.
they're gonna get their shit from their room. I'm gonna do a perimeter sweep while you people do that, so that way no one's fucking watching us.
Okay,
So do
well,
what you do what you need to do before we fucking leave.
Kazarus is gonna
Okay.
go get all the files from their dealings.
Is there
and
anything
throw them
important
into
in
the-
there?
Not really.
Okay.
Just records of all our business dealings in case someone came snooping to see if we were illegitimate.
Brian, you want to
We
make
had
a spell?
somewhat of a front.
Is it investigation or perception? To do a perimeter sweep.
It is going to be a perception check.
Got it. I'm also gonna do a stealth roll, so that way people can't find me.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be.
Scared.
Perceptuon.
I don't care.
Nice.
Same number. That's why I'm giggling.
Okay.
Burger.
As you're kind of looking around, it does not seem like anyone seems to be looking at the warehouse any more than usual. But on further investigation, do you speak Sylvan?
I do not.
Did
Ah,
think
I'm not
so.
here.
Are you just looking kind of around the perimeter? Are you going to the roof?
I'd probably go to the. I know how to get to the roof, so I'd probably go to the roof too.
There is a small rune symbol you do not recognize from previous endeavors up here. That is in Sylvan.
Can I see anybody from the roof?
See people on the ground.
I mean,
Everybody else is in the warehouse.
Is there a warehouse window ceiling?
Would you guys have blocked out the window ceiling?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Probably.
fair. So then Rosina, after doing the permanency of sweetness, is going to full fucking go down, kick the open the door, and say, "There's a rune on our roof.
There's a what?
There's
Tell
a
me
rune.
about it.
No, there's like a magical fucking rune on our roof.
Roof
Yeah.
on
It
the
was
roof?
Yes, Cyrus, you did.
it was like that. It was the language that was in the book. I don't know what the fuck the language is. What's calamari? Kaminari knows something. I don't
You
know.
called it calamari again.
Always do, and it will.
This is gonna be
Shorten
a
it to
running
Kami.
joke.
You can shorten it to Kami if you want.
It's gonna be a running joke.
I'm calling you God.
I'm calling you
Yeah.
Kaminari.
Kami
I'm
needs
God. How
paper.
dare you?
Calamari, where are you?
God.
I
Kaminari.
thought of like communist.
Yes.
What?
Kaminari.
I thought of like communist.
You're
Communist?
gonna have to knock on her door. She's been given a muffin. She's too
I'm-
happy.
Firebolting your door.
What
Troy?
the fuck, Rosina?
There is what was language in that book that we stole from the dead man?
You mean my native language,
Yes, what is it?
Sylvan?
Because it's on the roof.
Oh! Kaminari's
There's-
gonna scurry to the roof now.
Oh fucking hell.
When you arrive and you analyze the room, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, Jax, can you carry like 50 pounds of scrap metal for me?
Why, of course, my good friend. Please, give it to you.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna do like a sack.
So, as you kind of start to analyze it, you suddenly start to hear a sound, a droning sound start to come from it.
Do we hear that from in the warehouse?
It slowly builds up, so after about 20 seconds, the inside will start to hear it. But
Oh.
between now and then, Kaminari, what do you do as you're hearing this sound?
Kaminari is gonna start shouting, get out now! In hopes that they hear it.
Would I hear it?
You all hear Kaminari shouting from the roof, "Get out!"
Oh fuck! I knew it. It's some sort of bomb.
Is the place haunted?
No, it's the magic room. We gotta get out of the fucking building unless you want to die.
Now, guys, because she's scurrying away off the roof.
Out of curiosity, how much of our
Glad I
shit
don't
could be
have much.
picked up in this time?
Well, we were already packing most of it, weren't we?
Just checking.
Yeah, so
Kaminari's packed a good bunch
we
of
grab whatever
necessities.
we've packed, we grab whatever's left, and we book it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got my
Grabs
stuff,
her
right?
stuff and goes, grabs her stuff and goes.
I have a giant sack of metal over one arm and my sack of other shit on the other.
Let's go.
So as you guys all gather your stuff and run out the door, after it takes you guys about 5 minutes to get for all of you to get everything and get out. As you guys are kind of getting away from the warehouse, suddenly you see this large ball of light start to emanate from the roof of the warehouse. And then it fades away, and the warehouse is gone.
What
The
the fuck?
Classic.
So,
I think our hands being forced.
a little bit. Though, I don't think the kind of person
Crash.
he was would do that. It was the same language as that fucking book guy. What did you say it was, Sylvan?
What happened?
It was
I heard
Sylvan.
large ball of light disconnected.
House is gone.
So, Rob, for quick breakdown, essentially, Kaminari found a rune on roof in Sylvan.
No, I got that. I got disconnected when you said a large ball of light.
Oh, a large ball of light encapsulates the warehouse and then disappears, and the warehouse is gone.
Okay.
I still had a few croissants in my room.
Well, fine.
We'll replace them another
Do a
night.
few more on our way to where we go. Wherever
I
I
that
think
is
it's
going.
time we meet. I think it's time we go.
Wait, hold up, Brian. Are there any remains of the building?
There is a large crater where it was.
Can I tell what happened? Like if it was disintegrated or
I
teleported?
was gonna.
I
ask
was
the same
just about to
thing.
ask to do our Arcana check.
Anyone with arcane abilities can give me an Arcana check.
Just everybody.
That's on me.
Did you say arcane abilities?
Yep.
Does that
You
mean
can do-
magic?
Not
Yes,
me,
as
not
long as you
my
can do
Arcana.
magic.
Cards included.
Hang on, I need to do math. That's not my strong suit.
Do I get arcane since I'm divine?
You're paladin, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
20. Not me.
I had a nat 20. Hell yeah.
I don't even arcana. Oh, I shouldn't make this roll.
Does anyway.
It's a 14.
All right.
It's not bad.
So anyone with a 16 or higher, the warehouse was teleported.
Ugh.
Where?
My question exactly.
Can I tell what kind of magic that was? Because I don't know what the fuck Sylvan is.
It was Fey magic.
Ew. Let's go. Because I don't even know what. Let's just go.
This is some Therius bullshit.
We're gonna.
Darius making a freaking comeback.
This is where he was gonna go if he shrunk out of existence.
So say this is what hit in the quantum dimension.
Okay, so I do know what Fae is. I just rolled for that. And we're off.
So you guys are now kind of heading down the street, carrying your large packages. And as you get further down, you see in the sky a dark shadow and about 10 ships in very close proximity looming in the sky.
He was not kidding. So, how do you think we can see them?
You think if we wave, he'll let us up?
Hmm.
Worth a
Kaminar's gonna
shot.
start waving at the ships.
You hear behind you. You could always just ask.
She whips
Spin
around.
Spins.
And you see Thomas behind you with a smirk on his face.
Somehow I didn't think. I thought that was gonna happen.
Strange feel. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Sorry to see what happened to your last abode.
Insight check. I want to know if he did it.
Right?
Because again, I think this is the right number. I can't do that.
Mood.
Rosina, he did not. Umbra, you can't tell. It seems something on brand for him. But Rosina, he did not do it, but he definitely watched it happen.
That's well. If you enjoyed watching the only thing we had go away, we're ready to take your offer.
At least there's some good news then. We watch as he snaps and a large anchor comes down. If you'd like to hop a ride, just hook your stuff to the bottom of the anchor.
Kaminar's gonna hook her big web bag to it.
Gross.
That's
She made a
efficient.
bag of web.
No, yeah, I see it.
I look to 3J and Annie for approval to put our bags on, as I'm like holding them over the anchor.
I give you a nod.
Actually, no, just get that. I just didn't want to run out with it.
Well, all right.
Right, I take all my scrap and I shove it in my hole where my bag of holding is.
I'm a child, I know, but still.
Well, where he put his bag of holding makes it worse.
I know.
Yeah, it's in the compartment where my crotch is.
I'm
Where his
aware.
crotch would be.
I mean, like, I still have a crotch.
He just
It's
doesn't
just
have
like
any
the general
junk.
area. Yeah, there's no. I mean, now there's junk in it, but.
Do water gnomes have cloacas?
Anyways,
Sorry,
You all
random thought.
hop on the
That's a
anchor.
Ken vibe. No.
You all hop
Iris.
on the anchor
Bastard.
as it raises. And you arrive on
Hell of a vibe check.
his flagship, the Black Rose. So, as you can see, and you see everyone immediately snaps to attention immediately as soon as he steps onto the ship. As you can see, I run my crew strict but fair, I think. Nobody's here against their will. All paid well. But I do have a small armada just outside of the planet's orbit for you all to choose from should you wish. Is there anything else you needed on planet before I take you up?
Absolutely not.
nope.
Alright. You watch as each of the ships opens their sails, both the main and the sides, and start to ascend slowly. You see just the light start to hit the planet below. And as you get just outside of orbit, you do see about another 50 ships lined up.
As soon as we get like into orbit, the little lump is gonna pop out, and the little intellect devourer is just gonna like wrap itself around Rosita's neck and just stare into the stars as it used to love to do.
Kind of looks at you. Interesting little pet you have there.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been out here.
So, I have a couple ships for you all to choose from. And he kind of starts to move the lead ships throughout. So, I kind of let you guys know prior that you would have your choice of any ship minus, I believe, just two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Being the Nautiloid
And then these guys
and the
spent
Tyrant.
the next half hour after trying to convince themselves you'd let them get the Nautilus.
No.
No. We said that Brian might let us steal one eventually.
Yes,
No,
steal
you said
one.
you're trying to convince yourself you'd let him give you a broken one as long as the teleporter was broken.
No, that was Sam. I did not say that.
I was not there for that actually. I left.
I didn't say that part. I know someone else. Said that.
Romantic.
I did not.
Yeah. Anyway.
But, continuing on. Do you guys know what ship you do want?
Did it
Brian.
start with a B, guys?
Thought it was a spider.
Yeah, we were, it was either the spider or the bombard we were looking at. I
Brian,
think
I just wanted to ask: do any of the ships like fall out of my like vehicle space proficiency?
No.
So all the ships are in vehicle space proficiencies?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, okay.
So you're considering either the Bombard or the Night Spider.
My vote's for the bomb.
the bomb does require significantly less crew.
I just don't want to be in a big spider.
I kind
Same.
of like the bombard.
I'm also with the bombard, actually.
So that sounds like a consensus.
Sounds like the
Yeah.
bombard it is.
Mhm.
Speak now if you do not want the bombard. Excellent.
Excellent. Thomas kind of flies you towards one of his 3 bombards. So the first one, the head at the front, looks very similar to a Rathalos from Monster Hunter. Very draconic, very intimidating. The next one seems more bird-like for its cannon mouth. And the final one is straight up demonic. He definitely stole this ship from a demon.
Demon ship, demon ship, demon ship.
I would like to not be on the receiving end of that.
You mean you don't want a demon ship?
I would like a demon ship, but I don't know what demon this is that he possibly stole this from.
I feel like that could definitely come back to bite us in the ass.
Oh, 100%.
Bird up, bird up, bird up, bird
But
up.
there is a demon ship.
You can run that by yourself if you would like.
Don't tempt him.
3J would try.
Brian, can I call in my old crew?
Do it.
Or a solo campaign for use? No.
Just me, just me.
Bird up, bird up, bird
I
up,
know what
bird
ship
up.
Molly want. Calamari.
Bird,
Keep calling
bird,
it calamari.
bird,
There's something
bird.
new about it.
I think she wants the bird.
I do believe that is what she's saying. Though. Let me just check again. What ship do you want?
The bird.
I thought you
Well-
were talking about flipping a bird.
Well, a bird. Bird is the word.
No.
Bird,
Yeah.
bird, bird,
Mine-
bird.
I'm
bird.
officially voting for the dragon one.
Yeah, so now I'm going dragon because
I was
Brian.
going to vote for the dragon one anyway. I kind of like the dragon one.
I'm just waiting
What
for the
kind of
top
bird
row
is
to
it? What
pick
kind of bird is it?
It is a roke.
I have to look. What does a roke look
A
like
giant
again?
eagle.
That's kind of
Okay, so-
boring.
Rokes are a bird that appear in mythology around the entire world.
But they're essentially
And
giant
they're-
eagles.
Yeah, big enough to carry off an elephant.
Yeah,
Lame.
easily.
It spelt like rock. I spelt it wrong.
Yes, it is. ROC.
Brian, can I roll an investigation roll on the dragon ship?
Of course.
Just kind of want to
Oh,
like
that
quickly.
that bird's carrying a whole ass
personally never seen
elephant.
a ship that looks like a dragon. I just want to know more about it. It's a 17.
17. So this one seems to be specifically, on closer inspection, the headpiece is literally a dragon's skull.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah.
That has since been painted over and ornated with different metals and stuff. But you can very clearly see this was an actual skull that
Sick.
he put onto the ship. Whether it was Thomas
It has
or...
True Resurrection on it.
Do I know what kind of dragon?
Give me a nature check.
Sure.
There's only one dragon I recognize. Brian, is it that dragon?
No.
21.
What?
21.
21. While you can't differentiate the color specifically, it was definitely an adult dragon. But you're pretty sure it was a chromatic and not a metallic dragon.
Well, I think the dragon ship is the way to go.
Personally, I am a fan of that one.
Kaminari dragons are just like scalier birds.
Big bird.
It's just like
It's a
a
big-
big bird.
It's a bigger version of Artem.
I mean, if we're talking,
Oh, right up.
we're talking
right up.
science, I think
Ugh.
birds
Shush.
evolved from lizards.
Oh, fair enough. Well, guess we're taking the dragon one.
He pulls up right next to it. and kind of hops off with you all. So, this is currently what's known as Scalebound. Should you decide to change its name, that is your discretion. Current captain, he kind of points over, and a very large dragonborn stands cross-armed, staring at each of you. He's golden dragonborn. Raphael, if you don't mind, he kind of walks down to you all. Is this my ship still, or he kind of shakes his head? Nope. Got it. So I'm teaching him, and then I'm good to go. Good to go. Fuck yeah. All right, let's go, dumbasses.
Have fun, you guys, since I already know how to do shit.
You see,
Are you rolling arm strength?
huh?
Sorry, I just see JJ rolling arm strength. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
It says you were. My brain just shut off. Ignore me. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I did that like a week ago.
It's showing up for me now. Sorry. Ignore me.
No, we got Triple J rolling an unarmed strike at 746.
Yeah, we didn't start until late.
I'm confused. Anyone just follow the Dragonborn.
I will follow the Dragonborn. Beep boop.
So Thomas hops back onto his ship. The Dragonborn starts to kind of show you around the ship, point out a couple of the crew members. Most of them are a lot of kobolds that help run the ship. Sam,
Oh,
you're all
yes.
excited. Shut up.
Come on.
God, you're such a scroll in your pants for kobolds.
That's not what I am for kobolds. They are adorable.
But he kind of gives you kind of the pointers on operating it. So now each of you will be able to steer the ship. Learning to fire the cannons and such, you will have to learn over time. Roger?
Roger.
Yes.
Any
Roger,
other
Roger.
questions?
So those with proficiency in space vehicles, what do we get from this?
You immediately know how to drive it. You don't have to worry about rolling at disadvantage initially while you're learning.
Yes. Cool. Good to know.
Sick.
So anyone else, you will gain proficiency in it as you continuously steer it, but that will take time.
So what you're saying is, in important times, the two people with space proficiency should drive.
Yes.
Apparently, I also have it. I'm a little dumb, so I don't think I think Ajax has just never actually driven one. I just think he knows how to.
I love that.
All right. So, as he finishes up, kobolds are going to stay on the ship. I'm not. I have about 10,000 gold sitting in my office right now that I'm about to offload on the planet, and I'm a fucking retire because I'm fucking done with this bullshit.
Do we have to pay the kobolds or are they salaried?
Oh no, dumbass pays for them.
Which dumbass?
The one that brought this up. Yeah.
Got it.
Do the kobolds have like a union, or is this just like a? They
I
just,
don't want to respect any kobold union.
Did you just?
Do they have names?
You're very much assuming they're very intelligent.
Do we care about their names?
I mean, you're gonna care about a couple of them. Thomas, you see, he points over to one who's like very clearly like got his claw up his nose. Don't let him near any form of cannon, anything. He will shoot himself out of it. It's absolutely hilarious as a parlor trick, but in combat, it's not actually useful because he does not go through the holes. We figured out real quick. He kind of just flattens himself against them.
I see.
What is the point of that?
he's good at repairing things.
Okay.
So he's useful. Just don't let him near the cannons.
Got it.
Each of the kobolds kind of does their own thing. You just kind of got to figure out who does what. Some of them you'll figure out real quick. Don't let them do other things because they've specialized themselves mentally, and they're like, "Oh, yep, this is what I do." And so when you put them on other things, they try to do it like their main thing. And when you have somebody who is mainly loading the cannons, swabbing the deck, they're probably going to put the mop through the deck. There's some patches from that. They tried to mop the deck with a cannonball.
That's hilarious. I'm in charge of that now.
So, if there's not any other questions for me, I'm going to go get in my little boat, head off planet. The ship is yours. I believe Dumbass has already kind of given you your assignment.
Yeah, bye, Raph. We get it. You're going.
Oh shit! He didn't tell us what to do first.
Doesn't matter. We have a ship.
Is our stuff on this ship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We put it on the
Okay.
anchor.
Got it.
I think first things first is you people should go pick your rooms.
I'm not too picky about mine.
What are the rooms like on this ship?
Let's pull up the schematic.
I have it up. I can just put it in the chat if someone would like.
Cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, Ajax.
Palpatine.
Ajax, do
For
it.
the team.
Oh,
Ew.
Actually,
you guys there.
Throw it in materials for players.
God damn you, Gabby. You and your fucking kobolds.
I made the actual meme itself, but I was
Here.
like, I'm gonna do this first.
I want it. I want this. I am the same. These kobolds are protected.
Alright, we have
Oh, they both said it at the same time.
a second too late. Yeah. All the rooms technically have uses, but we can kind of just say they don't.
Yeah, anything you guys kind of don't want to use, you don't have to.
We'll use the unlabeled version.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know
Well, I say we should at least keep the cargo hold. The cargo hold.
Yeah.
That sounds useful.
So go wild. Pick your rooms. I'll pick. We'll never have a room.
Oh my god, this is huge. Okay.
There is also the large room next to the cargo hold, the two side rooms that are essentially for the kobolds, the 11s. Those, because it's the non-gift quarters. That's where all the kobolds sleep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no. Gabby, spoiler alert, I like to make dumb kobolds that I know you guys are going to adopt because it's funny to me.
You're
Adoption.
making
Me
it
now.
really hard. My
To be
character's
fair,
not supposed to like
I adopt
anything.
None of your fucking characters.
I hate that you don't. You purposefully avoid it. I swear.
Brian, I already adopted one in the campaign that I guested in. I can't adopt another one for a character that is supposed to hate everything.
I knew you would do
You can't
this.
do this to me.
It's not my fault. I wanted to make a bunch of dumb kobolds.
I
Do
want
experiments on
him.
the kobolds.
No.
So the two 11s are kobolds' quarters, correct?
Yeah.
We need the kobolds all intact.
I'm writing a map so we know
I
what
mean, I
it is.
wasn't gonna like kill them.
We can take random. We can
I'm
just
gonna-
kidnap random people from planets and you can experiment on them.
I
Just
think
don't
I'm
know.
gonna
environment
take
and promise.
one of the number 4 rooms.
I'd claim. Hold on, I got a thing.
I'll literally just take whatever. I don't want to sit here and call numbers for an extended period of time.
Me
I
too.
claim one.
Oh,
Which one?
fair enough. That's smart. That's a smart move.
All right. So, you guys have your ship. You have your crew. Thomas. Blackfire. Hops back on your ship after Raphael leaves. All right. So, my loves, I believe that. Oh, don't be so superficial, my dear. Kind of looks at you.
The intellect devour kind of like sticks whatever it has as a tongue at him.
As it does that, you see he licks his teeth.
Hey.
I'm not against draining that as well.
Hands off.
He kind of gives you a smirk. Oh, don't worry. You're far more useful as you are right now. So,
Players.
your 10,000 gold, as promised, is in your quarters. It's in the captain's quarters. As well, I leave it up to you on which planet you want to go after its relic first. Once again, kind of looks over at all of you. One of you already has an idea on where one is. So if you'd like to start with that, might be worth it. Otherwise, best of luck. I will be in touch. And if you need any assistance, look for any ship with a black rose on it. They will probably help you. I mean, unless they've gone rogue, and if they've gone rogue, please let me know.
Does that happen enough for you to preface?
What? Ships going rogue?
Yeah.
Yes. Some people think they're above what I offer. I like to sink them and then watch them freeze. It's very fun.
So then we won't see them because you sunk them already.
Oh no, you'll see them floating. Drifting through space.
Are those free game to just pillage?
Oh, of course.
So don't ask the ship wreckage for help.
No, ask any other one, and if they don't help you, sink them.
Got it.
I am being handed joy.
He hops back off your ship, and you guys now have control of your bombard.
So where are we going?
Perhaps I've missed something, but I've got not a fuck clue where any of this is. So, do we have the map somewhere?
I believe your wife has the map.
Yes, I
Yes,
have.
darling. Where is... I barely understand the relics part of this. Do we know what any of these things are?
Apparently one of us is opening their mouth.
Did you just say a relic was in somebody's mouth? I
No,
know
I
like,
said-
it's good, but
I
like...
said somebody knows about where a relic is. They're just not opening their mouths about it.
You didn't
Hey, I
mention
can't open my
something.
mouth. That's offensive.
Again? Sure. I assumed we have the planets marked on which one has a relic and which one doesn't.
Every planet except for Morgrim does.
Gross.
There's
Does anyone have a planet they don't want to go to? Ah, yes.
Sun.
Not that I know
Oh,
of.
smart ass.
The sun
And-
is not a planet.
so actually let me
Then why
rephrase
are the
that.
dragons on it?
Morgrim and the final planet do not have relics. 'Cause
Which one's Morgan on the map?
Morgrim
Dragons
is
live in
the
stars.
silver one in the kind of middle area. That very
Ah.
small one,
Got it.
that's Morgrim.
Okay. So, which one looks the most fun to go to?
Do I like cast picks since they haven't left this planet?
What was that?
Oh yeah, Cass, how about you pick something since it's your first time off planet? Just give him like a weird smile.
Yeah, just you just smile at them. My eyes get brighter.
Let's just go to the next planet over.
Adventure.
Fine. Do you mean the big giant one?
Sure.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to pilot 3J? Or do you want me to pilot?
Why don't you take the first one? I'm gonna go observe the crew.
Okay, don't experiment on them. I will go
What
up to
can I
the.
possibly do in one voyage?
I'd be surprised. Are you
Yes.
surprised? Exactly. Thank you. And I'll go up to the pilot area.
All right. So you head up. You hop in the chair and grab the helm and start to steer it towards. Are you going to the larger planet or the smaller planet?
The larger one.
All right. So 1 second. So you are heading to Lalara.
Yes.
So, as you guys start to fly that way, you guys are going to have about 3 days travel to do as you see fit. So essentially you guys will have downtime actions here. If there's anything you guys would like to do during this time. So, for those of you who are new to me DMing, I allow you to gain additional proficiencies and stuff on skills, and weapons and stuff like that, because there's not enough opportunities for that shit in 5th edition, I think. So,
Not really. No.
what I usually do is, after 3 successful attempts to learn, you acquire the proficiency skill. So, during any downtime actions, you are allowed to make a check to start learning a new skill. Any comments, questions, or concerns about that?
Nope.
No.
Cool.
Nope.
Right, so, 1 second.
I think I do know what I want to do.
Let me just finish DMing.
Secrets.
Always secrets.
Secret.
So, each of you start thinking about what you want for your downtime actions. You'll have 3 days of them, so essentially you get 3 chances. So top 3J, what are you doing for your 3 days?
I want to get a good feel on the kobolds and then pick which one would be most susceptible to body augmentation.
God damn it.
Not Thomas.
Okay.
Just fucking touch Thomas, I
So-
swear to God.
Basically, whichever one has like the highest con mod.
Got it. Please give me first a charisma check or persuasion as you start to kind of get them more comfortable with you.
14. You know what? Hold on. I'll do a build for success on that. I want that to be higher. 17.
17. They quite quickly get comfortable with you. They're not as weirded out by you being robotic. But as you start to learn a little more about them, the 3 highest con mods are, not a surprise, Thomas,
No.
Jeremiah,
Jeremiah was
and Dudley.
bullfrog.
Jeremiah is a cannoneer. Essentially, he's really good at aiming the cannons. And Dudley is a scout.
You said Jeremiah was the cannon guy?
Yep.
Sorry. May I try to start experimenting on giving Jeremiah some kind of like ocular enhancements to make him aim better?
On the last day, I will allow you to make an attempt. So first, I'm going to need a Arcana check from you. You're proficient in Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check for you.
Fuck. I'm gonna use another skill for success. 13.
13. You blind him in one eye.
Cool. Love it.
God damn it.
That's the first step to getting better vision.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So, Andromeda, what are you doing for your 3 days?
The first, I'd like to pull my husband aside and talk to him.
Ooh la la.
Oh yeah, so lovely. So I go up to Ajax. My love, my darling. Can I have a word with you? Preferably in our bedroom.
Yes, of course, my darling. What is it?
After I shut the door and make sure nobody's paying attention or eavesdropping, I look at him and I just go, "There's something that I haven't exactly told you. One, well, you were sick that 1 week. I may or may not have given our child fast food. It's been eating me up for like about 4 years, but
Slanderous.
Ajax's face fucking drops.
Oh, the audacity.
It's not a face of sadness, it is a face of disappointment.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, damn, Mary.
Okay. No, you see what you're feeling right now. That's so that way to soften this blow.
Down, give me a moment.
Yes. No, this is to soften the other thing that I have to tell you.
This is the softener?
Well, I probably should have done this the other way around now that I think. I know where one of the routes is.
I'm sorry?
I overheard something at my job, before everything happened.
Oh, no, yes. I'm failing to understand why this is more important than you bring our child to Macca's.
This is great. This is great.
I should have said the other thing first.
Priorities, Cyrus.
This is priority. Yours is priority straight.
I know where it is, but I don't want to say anything. Seeing as how it's kind of dangerous for us to go there.
Why might that be?
It's under the government's control.
As in physically under their control? Like under their headquarters? Or...
Yes.
Yes. And seeing as how we're not welcome there anymore, I don't think it'd be wise for me to say anything yet.
I feel like Ajax would know this. That is not on... What planet is that on?
Let me double
Just
check
a minute.
back to
So
my
I'm getting all
notes.
the things right here.
Sorelia.
That's how you pronounce that one.
That's
weird ass names.
That's what I assumed. I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure.
I had it written down, but I was waiting for Brian to answer because I couldn't pronounce it.
Okay. Well, as odd as it is for me to say, I suppose it's a good thing we're going home then, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Unless you have some third secret that involves a Macca's at home.
I don't think our planet has, at least not the last time.
This is why I enjoyed our planet.
I did too, but we had to go.
You're right. And listen, I know we haven't known these people that long, but I feel like we're a bit in deep to not be disclosing information like this.
I don't feel like getting my head chopped off by the government just yet.
And I don't either, but I don't think this group is that moronic to want to walk straight into death's doors.
I disagree.
I slightly disagree.
Hmm. I believe this is best saved after we visit home.
I agree. Perhaps we can find one of these relics and make use of it to find others.
Agreed. It was only the one time, if it helps. I mean, you were sick for like a week. I didn't feel like making dinner for the third time in a row. Like,
Or
It was just the one.
excuses.
Can't say I blame you. Darling, you're
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't.
sorry. Just you failed to make soup. Soup is
This
just
is-
cooking. You just
This is better
boil.
than any soap opera ever.
You
This is
sleep
the
on the couch
greatest soap
tonight.
opera ever.
We don't have a couch. We just moved in.
You are getting a couch and you are sleeping on it.
Yes, dear.
That's fine.
It's like that one man. Yes, dear.
So you'll have 2 more days in Andromeda.
Yeah. For the rest of the days, I'd
Round
like to
of
do. Thank you. I'd like to do research on the relic that I know about. See if I can check any of the notes that I have from like my time.
Do we not have the internet
No,
in advanced space world?
no.
What's
You've
the
got
internet?
magic.
We have McDonald's.
We have mattress, we don't have the internet, obviously.
Yep.
Give
Yeah.
me a
It's
history check,
fantasy
please,
and
and
it's
thank you.
fantasy in space.
Oh
so,
no, not history. Hang on, wait, I have to use my good die for this one. Never mind, it betrayed me. 10?
All you know is it's a ring. That is all
Okay.
you know about this.
Okay. Is that all I can do then? Is that it?
Well, no, you'll have a second roll because you have 2 days of doing it.
Me now. I'd like to send my dice to jail. 14?
Oh.
14. You know specifically, the senator in charge of Sorelia is the one that had the item under lock and key.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Cyrus. Oh, that's funny shit.
I love it.
1 second. I'm posting that to fucking. Or did you already post it, Cyrus?
No, I didn't post it. I just took a
I'll
picture.
post
What
it
did you do?
I
sent
love, I love the FOMO right now.
What did you
I sent it
do?
to you on Snapchat. I'm sorry if I don't have you in Snapchat, so I didn't send this to you.
I'm offended on so many different levels right now.
Cannot believe the betrayal.
Didn't even send it to me, and you
I did
have
send
me
it
on
to you, didn't
Snapchat.
I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, whoops.
There you go.
I probably double clicked your
Thank
name.
you.
Continuing on. Kaminari, what are you doing with your 3 days?
Oh, since we're looking for the relics, I'm gonna do some recon.
What kind of recon are you doing?
I'm gonna focus on a couple of people to see if they know a little more information they ain't sharing.
Give me first a stealth check.
Don't fail me now, dice.
Wait, who are you
Yeah.
stealthing?
We're about to find out which they will stealth.
Sherelle's garbage, nobody, so.
10.
Does anyone have a passive perception check lower than a 10?
Probably not.
No.
No.
I don't have a
I think
negative.
my intellect hour has like at least a 10.
Well, anyone you try to investigate will know you are there.
Damn.
Can I help you?
Yeah,
Get out of
12.
the walls, get out of the walls, get out of the walls.
Kaminari, which 3 people are you looking to investigate?
Umbra.
Umbra?
Darian.
You can do 2 more.
Can I roll again?
Roll. Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
So Umbra will
Here we
do
go.
that first roll.
Umbra will know who you are.
Yup. I would like to have a conversation though, so I'm not too mad about it.
Okay.
Ah, no! Stay on the flat surface!
That's a move.
Oh,
don't
that's a
listen.
16 plus 4, so a 20.
20.
Oh.
All right. Who are you investigating on the second one?
Ajax.
Ajax. All right. Is your
Ow.
passive perception higher than a 20? I assume not.
20.
If only
My,
Treek
my
was here.
13? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Only Treek was
And who's your last one, Kaminari? After you roll.
Oh my god, stay on the flat surface. So, 10 plus 4, 14.
All right.
Mhm.
Who's your last one?
Rosina.
I see you because I got past the 15.
All right.
Mm.
I see you.
So, we can start with Umbra first. So, Umbra, as you're kind of going from like eating and the deck to your room, Kaminari seems to be following you a lot.
You can come out, child. I can see you.
Kaminari's gonna approach. Could we go somewhere private?
Lead the way.
Your rooms
So
are
come-
right next to each other.
That's right.
I'm assuming we met in like the hallway from like the mess hall or something.
My room or your room?
Yours, I feel that one's safer.
I would be offended, but I consider that a compliment. And I invite her in.
I have suspicions.
Of?
I think someone knows more than they're letting on in our little group.
I mean, it was already stated by the over charismatic one.
More so that someone knows where an object is. A special little object that we're looking for.
And what would you like to do? Would you like to tie everybody down and grill them?
I want to find who it is first before we do any tying down and grilling. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe they know more. Maybe they're unsure. It's a little whisper I heard that I just want to see where it leads.
Well, I understand, but you also have to realize people have secrets for a reason.
True. But this is a secret that might hinder us.
Is this more than about the objects we're seeking?
They might be hiding it for a specific reason. I just want to know why. What that reason is. Because if we kind of know where one is, we can get it faster.
Or slower, depending on what the secret is. Remember, my dear,
Yes.
find all the facts before you go jumping to conclusions.
Understood. And she's gonna do like a little curtsy and head on out.
All right. Day 2. Ajax does not catch you as you're kind of wandering. Ajax, kind of what are you... This kind of weird. Ajax, what are you doing on your second day?
Ajax wanted to spend a bit of time practicing. I had 2 things I wanted to practice. I wanted to practice defensive maneuvers, so I like sort of like intercepting attacks with my shield, stuff like that. But then I also wanted to spend a little time trying to learn how to use the cannons, so that someone knows how to like fully use those. So I'd probably split it up across the days a little bit. But...
All right. So, Kaminari, you kind of see Ajax kind of hanging around the cannons a lot, learning from the kobolds as he's there. You kind of watching him, but he doesn't seem to act strangely at all.
Just make a little mental note.
Okay.
Ajax likes cannons.
Likes things to be canon. Ah! Jokes.
I mean, we would all like things to be canon.
Yeah.
And then the third day, Rosina catches you as you're watching them.
You know, you're not that kind of a stealthy person. I want you to know that.
I'm normally better, to be honest.
I'd like to believe it, but that wasn't a very good demonstration.
No, fair point. I guess
So-
I'm just trying to get enough data before I jump to conclusions.
Jump to conclusions on what? I say as the little intellect devourer jumps into my lap as I'm training. Because I will be training these tools for the 3 days.
Not ready to share. But if Umbra's willing to tell you, you can bug her.
Ugh. Maybe later. Still learning how locks work. So how much data are you going to get just stalking people while they're training? Wouldn't it be more
Training-
efficient to wait till they're in their
I'm
room
more
and then stalk
intrigued
them?
on the conversations they're having. And sadly, no one's really having conversations.
I was gonna say,
No.
would Ajax be talking any extra to the kobolds?
Yeah, I was thinking it over. I think I have a 3-day split I'm gonna do. One of the days would just be talking to kobolds, but that'd probably be the first day.
Well, because I know you were learning the canon, which
Yeah,
the
so, like, I
kobolds
guess-
would be teaching you.
I guess during that I'd be trying to make small talk with them, get to know them a little bit.
Give me a charisma check.
Me?
Yes, you.
Turn, I'm rolling this fun. That's that'll be a 21.
Nice. I rolled a 4. They're not very good conversationalists. But they're kind of focusing on teaching you the canon. Like, hey, don't fuck this up. You will blow us up.
Duly noted.
So you're like kind of trying to do small talk and they're like, yo, shut the fuck up. Pay attention.
Oh, yes.
Focus.
Of course. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ford, focus.
My God. Shut up.
Oh. Why were you... What kind of... You, very interesting choice picking me as I stayed in my room these last 3 days.
Oh, damn it, Remy.
Fair. Fair.
Probably should have went for like
I
cost assers or something.
No, I have a specific list.
Ouch.
It's a specific list. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. If that makes you feel a little better.
If it was
I'm not-
something bad, I assume you would have tried harder to stealth, so...
Yeah, it's nothing bad.
Ajax walking on in the background. Has anyone seen Kaminari?
Is Ajax actually calling for Commoner? Because she will
No.
go up to him.
No, I'm just making it.
Absolutely not. That'd be funny as shit, though.
That's
No. No. Enjoy your little... What is it? COVID spy mission or something? I don't know.
Good luck with your training.
Sure. Also, I would avoid probably going in anyone's rooms. You're lucky you just went into mine, as I have nothing in here.
Oh, I don't plan on entering rooms. I just want to catch drifts in the hallway or maybe through a door. Going into a room would be too suspicious. However, I somehow ended up in yours.
Well, because I haven't left.
Do a crime. Just do a crime, Jenny.
Because I haven't
Not
left
yet.
my room.
You pussyfooting around.
Who's fucking around?
There will be a time and place for that, Cameron.
Right now, every time, every place.
There's time and place for everything, but not now.
Oh god.
Kaminari, actually, I do need one more thing from you. I need a perception check.
Perception. Okay. I got the little green A because I also have it in passive. That is a 15 plus 3, so 18.
18. Hey, Ajax, give me a
Yeah.
little bit of gossip you talk about as you're talking with the kobolds.
Oh well, I think everyone knows the gossip already. I can't believe she would bring him to Macus. It's how could she? Can't even. Can you believe that? I imagine Nicole was just like, "What is this guy talking about?" And I'm just keep going off like offended. My heart in shambles.
This is the running joke for the fucking campaign. I'm
I want it to be. I want it.
I'm okay with it.
Do they have Mackers on this planet we're going to?
No. Thank God, it's my
On
favorite
this
planet.
planet specifically, no.
My favorite planet.
On Morgrim, there was. But it was
Yes,
a
I burned it
rundown
to-
Mackers. It's like a Mackers in like the bad part of the city where you don't really like going because like they definitely don't clean their griddles as much as they need to.
Is that why we ransacked that place?
Yeah. That's why Ujack specifically ransacked it.
Why you ask me to help burn everything?
Is that it for you, Kaminari?
That is it for Kaminari.
All right, Rosanna.
I will spend the 3 days learning how to lockpick because I have a thieves tool kit apparently, and I don't know where it came from, so I have it.
Rodney, give me 3 tool checks.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And okay.
Were they all above a 10?
They were. It was a 12, 11, and 13.
Cool. You gain proficiency in thieves' tools.
Will you stop trying to trip me?
That sucks.
Oh.
The little guy.
My dog keeps trying to trip me.
Ember literally tripped me and damn near killed me, so it's okay.
Oh my god.
She's a shithead. Like, I tripped and almost fell on a fork. That's how bad.
Oh!
Ouch.
Yeah. I caught myself. I bent the shit out of her litter cage, though.
More of a cover.
Yeah, cover. Kazarus, what are your 3 days looking like?
My Discord crashed again.
Oh, I'll give you a minute then.
Or-
So, Ajax, your first
Yes.
day, you said after the revelation that Annie took your son to McDanks.
Yes, to distract myself, I am going to talk amongst the kobolds and try to get to know them. And specifically, if I can, I would like to start sowing the seeds that we, Annie and I, are the new captains of the ship.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's lovely. Will you allow me to use my channel divinity on this?
I need to look at your channel divinity. Give me a minute.
I can give myself a 10-minute buff to my persuasion. But I don't know how long.
I'll allow it.
All right. In that case, oh, I need it. That's a total of a 14.
14? Well, they do not
Yeah.
believe you two are solely captains. They are very talkative to you. Because they see you as big, strong man who can pick up cannons for them. So they don't need 4 of them to do so.
I'll take that.
So you are their new favorite person.
Sick. Do I learn any more names? I have Thomas and Jeremiah and Dudley right now. Are there any
Yeah.
more?
So you also learn of Ezekiel, Thundera, Jasmine, Frederica, and brain fart.
Can that be his name, please?
really
Yes,
thought that was his
Brainbark
name.
would be his name.
Brainbar. Okay.
Oh my god.
And those
It's
are
like-
all the cannoneers that you learn about.
Cool. Gotcha.
I can't.
And then, what are you doing for your last day?
Probably shield practice. If I did, I did a cannon day, I did a talking day, and I'm just gonna practice with like my shield and defend, using it to defend others.
Give me a. I want to roll this. Give me an athletics check.
Like those. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You feel pretty comfortable. Kind of. You get some of the cannoneer kobolds who aren't. You guys aren't actively attacking anyone right now, so you get them to kind of like attempt to ambush you so you can get more comfortable with it and stuff. And you feel pretty confident, but it's like, yeah, I'm pretty good at using a shield, but I've been using one for a while.
Fair enough.
Alright. Kazarus, are you back?
Yes.
Alright. What are you doing for your 3 days?
Kathras is gonna go ask around about what this planet is we're going to, because he just said the closest one.
Who are you asking?
Who can I find?
Do you know what? Give me a D10 roll.
It's a 5.
5. You go up and ask Ajax about the planet.
Ooh, nice roll. Damn.
Ajax, we're just bothering you.
Which it's Lolara, by the way.
I guess I am one of the people who's been on the ship, the top deck the whole time. So, yes. What is you'd like to know, Cassarus?
What is the planet? Is there anything special I should know about it?
Well, it's a lovely place, full of trees and wildlife and many sorts of fantastical beasts. And my favorite part, the entire planet, there's not a single Macca's on it.
Do you have a personal vendetta against Mackers or something?
Yes, actually.
Yes, you're gonna have to make me mute before I die of
Don't really want to get into it. It gives me like bad stomach aches.
Juju. It's bad.
I mean, it
Shouldn't
gives
say
everyone
that.
bad stomach aches.
No, but it's worse for me since I you see I'm such a glamorous, fantastic cook. You know, I'm not attuned to the grotesque ways of Macca's.
Grotesque.
DM, is there anything else I would know about Lolara that's like out of the ordinary, special?
So you know of the main 3 port cities. Each one kind of specializes in a different thing. The main one where you lived specialized in the rare raw materials, more so than the monster hunting. So you're used to kind of the harvesting and such.
Okay. Yes, so there's some port cities. They all have a bit of a different speciality. I'm most familiar with. I'm just going to say what Brian said. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again. But yeah. Yeah, you get it. I will convey the port cities information.
But while we're also on the topic of food, who's the chef on the ship?
How could you ask that to me?
I was like,
Haven't
there was
seen you in the kitchen yet.
Do we have a kitchen?
Have you not been to the galley that's downstairs?
I go running off.
Oh my god.
This is.
And
This is beautiful.
What are you doing with day 2, Kazarus?
Kazarus is Casrus is gonna sit in his room and wonder what the hell he should be doing right now.
Valid.
Mood.
He
Fair.
always just did like paper and office work. But now
Mm,
that's not a thing.
I mean, you could be in charge of the 10,000 gold you guys got from Blackfire. You
That's
could
true.
start figuring that out.
That was put in the captain's quarter, was it not?
It was.
Yeah, which is now Ajax's in Andromeda's room.
Yes, it is. So I guess
Dear-
I'm gonna go ask about that.
I was gonna say, I think we would have just moved it out somewhere.
Okay.
A lot of gold. We don't have room for
I
that.
was gonna say, I don't know if you guys wanted to make a treasury room on the
We
ship.
probably should.
We should.
Okay. We're gonna make the treasury ship or the treasury room. Let me pull that up. Let's make it. Let's just put it in the captain's wardroom,
All right.
right across the hall.
Right. So you now kind of while you're kind of organizing that, how do you feel about making this essentially an office for you to kind of keep track of like the gold you guys have and your expenses and stuff you use, so you kind of have a budget essentially, Casrus?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. Because I know he's all about numbers and bookkeeping, so turning
Yes.
the treasury also into where essentially he keeps all that, probably smart.
Yep.
And that's the last day for you?
That was day 2.
Oh yeah, you have day 3.
Day 3 is gonna actually be setting up an office instead of moving everything.
Valid. Then you have your bedroom and your work area, because ew, who
Yep.
puts work in their bedroom? Ew. Shit sucks. So that's it for you? What? Casrus?
This is why I put Therius first.
Because you knew I'd fuck it up?
Yes, I did.
Fuck you. Take that. Umbra, what are you doing on day 1?
On all 3 days, she's gonna be in her room with her tarot cards, trying to find certain members. You know what I mean, Brian.
Okay. So,
See if I can find if they're on the next planet or not.
give me an Arcana check.
That's a 17.
17. So, as you're kind of consulting the tarot, essentially, they tell you one is to the rear, one is in front of you. Is how I'm going to put it.
Okay.
So that's day 1. What are you doing for day 2? I know you're doing notes, so I'll give you a minute. Because everybody else takes notes. Guess who doesn't take notes?
Because this is your notes.
Yeah, it's called the stream.
What the hell is note taking?
You're special, Rob. For the other 2 days, she's gonna kind of still do the same thing, but she's gonna kind of just go outside and start, like, watching everything, seeing if she can find anything,
Right.
like, random or arcane.
So give me an arcane, 2 Arcana checks.
One is a 16, and the other one's a 19.
All right. So on the second day, you kind of get the same reading. It's kind of frustrating for you. On the third day, though, as you get closer to the planet, it warns you of impending doom. your near future. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end tonight.
No.
As you start to descend down into La Lara.
I'm shocked. I cannot believe I've done this.
As always, guys, thank you to my wonderful players for joining me. I know this session was a lot more RP, but we got some nice, cool things going on slowly as we head into actual, like, what's going on and heading forward. So, next week, Cam, is the week you can't make it, right?
Probably not.
Okay. So if you wanna plan to like have 3J doing something else either on the ship or when he lands on planet, we can plan that out. The week after, we will not be having a session. It's the 30th. That is Karina and I's anniversary, so we will not be streaming. So otherwise, thank you to my wonderful players for joining me. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, feel free to DM me. Stream. There will not be a stream the rest of the weekend. I sadly have a wedding tomorrow that I have to deal with. And then I don't stream on Sundays. Monday we'll be back with Nuzlocke. And Tuesday should be a solid campaign. If not, I'm going to fucking fight Sean. Lucky I love him. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Later.